Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is the other file somebody sent me. A couple of things I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. This is mainly for a plasma cutter. I'm going to set my nudge factor on like 2 inches, and I'm going to nudge this out of the way because I don't know how else to take it apart to see how big this circle is, except for like that. So it is 1.357. I'm going to draw another circle. That is, let's see how big this was. 1.357. 1.357. I didn't have my ratio locked. Let me back up. Have your ratio locked, and then you only have to type it one time. And then we can put that in the center of that hole. So that's cured, that's fixed. Now the other part I noticed is that same thing in the other video that laser engraving this wouldn't really matter, but these two parts are separate parts and they need to be combined. So let's fix that first. Let's set our nudge factor. Let's see how big this is. It's 10 inches. Let's set it on 11. Let's take all the text and nudge it. And because I can't get, I need to not be able to get this. So I'll tell you what, we can nudge that out of the way, and then we can grab our text and nudge it out of the way and then put this back. So same thing in the other video, use your smart fill tool. That's going to fill that in, nudge it over, left click, and I would always draw in red hairline just so you'll know it's a cut line. So now everything's finished and fixed, and that would drive a plasma cutter crazy. So now it's all one piece. Now let's deal with the text. And I'm going to left click, right click. And first of all, it lost that. But let's look at the nodes. The nodes aren't terrible. I'm not going to go over them as much as I did in the first video. You know, just that is a pretty cool way to take some things out. And then I said in the other video, I didn't really show it. There's another way to take nodes out. And this really doesn't have that many, but if we select all these nodes, and up here, well, it's because I'm selected more than, tell you what, let's smart fill that R in, move it out of the way a couple of times. Let's left click, right click, and now we can pick the nodes out. And you have the slide bar. I never go past 20. And so let's back up here. Just in that one item, there are 20 nodes, if you look down here. If we take away, I never have figured out this as a percentage, but we took it down to 9 nodes. That'll really help in a plasma cutter. And it looks the same. So, and I actually think we maybe have a duplicate there because that looks awful. Yes, it looked awful thick. So that's because I smart filled it. Now, after you got all the nodes done, you can nudge this right back and you're done, and that should be a completed item. I always move stuff around just to see if you got something extra, it'll actually show up when you're moving around. That should work. Nothing should fall out. You know, that doesn't have too many nodes. I could maybe delete that one. See if it doesn't change. It did take away a little bit of the curve, but you can always put that curve back, you know, just like right here. And always kind of think about plasma cutting. If the machine has a more unified circle, it's going to do better. And see if you kind of make that a smooth node, the machine will cut a lot better. Nodes like that you can take out because they're in between. But other than that, just check your straight line nodes. And if you don't have any nodes on the straight line, which is good, it'll make your machine run really fast. And take that node out and actually look better. You know, you can move stuff around and make the machine be able to circle around there a lot easier. Like on this end, here I go again, I'm replacing too many nodes, but Anyway, that should cut out. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.